Cocogen Insurance and Ballout Sports would like to thank the following. Cocogen Insurance, ONE4BF, MDC, Kalos PH Sportswear, Chachago, L&J Spa to Go Home, Detail Avenue, Snazzy Hair, Motolite, and Pepetons. Cocogen Insurance and Ballout Sports would like to thank the following. Cocogen Insurance, ONE4BF, MDC, Kalos PH Sportswear, Chachago, L&J Spa to Go Home, Detail Avenue, Snazzy Hair, Motolite, and Pepetons. Cocogen Insurance and Ballout Sports would like to thank the following. Cocogen Insurance, ONE4BF, MDC, Kalos PH Sportswear, Chachago, L&J Spa to Go Home, Detail Avenue, Snazzy Hair, Motolite, and Pepetons. Cocogen Insurance and Ballout Sports would like to thank the following. Cocogen Insurance, ONE4BF, MDC, Kalos PH Sportswear, Chachago, L&J Spa to Go Home, Detail Avenue, Snazzy Hair, Motolite, and Pepetons. Cocogen Insurance and Ballout Sports would like to thank the following. Cocogen Insurance, ONE4BF, MDC, Kalos PH Sportswear, Chachago, L&J Spa to Go Home, Detail Avenue, Snazzy Hair, Motolite, and Pepetons. Cocogen Insurance and Ballout Sports would like to thank the following. Cocogen Insurance, ONE4BF, MDC, Kalos PH Sportswear, Chachago, L&J Spa to Go Home, Detail Avenue, Snazzy Hair, Motolite, and Pepetons. Cocogen Insurance and Ballout Sports would like to thank the following. Cocogen Insurance, ONE4BF, MDC, Kalos PH Sportswear, Chachago, L&J Spa to Go Home.
We cracked the Sports Season 2 Founders Cup last Sunday and is looking to make it 2 in a row. But standing in its way is home team Marikina Shoelanders, which is aching to bounce back and return on the winning track. Marikina saw its previously unbeaten record snap when it lost a heartbreaker against Gerald Anderson and Kalos PH Sportswear. which continued to surge in the provincial division of this tournament. Will the Shoelanders score a payback or will ONE4BF make it 2-up? Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, basketball fans, mga ka-Ballout. This is Seman Cabiles kasama si Ray, the Professor Hoble, bringing you our triple header for today, this beautiful Tuesday afternoon. What do we have for them today, Ray?
Of course, we have two teams coming off contrasting fates. No? And then nakikita nga natin, ONE4BF coming off a win against M7 RPBY, while on the other hand, itong Marikina Shoelanders lost against Gerald Anderson and Carlos PH na continuously surging dito sa tournament natin.
Yes,
no?
they are 4-0, I believe.
Oo. Kaya naman maganda talaga yung pinapakita nila no, ng Carlos PH. Ito namang Marikina, natalo dito in front of the home court. So gustong-gusto nilang bumawi.
So let's take a look at the updated standings of Ballout Sports, Cocogen Insurance, Founders Cup.
Of course, nandito na tayo sa NCR Division with the Marikina still in the lead. No? Kasama rin nila rito sa grupo, yung strong group University of Makati.
That's
no?
right.
So 2-1 sila parehas. And then itong AMA Online is 1-2. M7 RPBY is 1-2 as well. And then ito winless, still searching for a win. Itong game changer Novaliches, 0-2.
That's right. Sa provincial division naman, Ray, Carlos PH, the third floor, leaded by, of course, Gerald Anderson. 4-0 on top of everyone else, followed by Centro Mall Golden Coolers at 3-0. Magkatay yung Sea Lions of the Philippine Navy in ONE4BF. And then, bringing on the rear is Antipolo Cashewnut. Kapareho sila ng standing ng Novaliches Warriors on the other side. Meanwhile, balik tayo sa games today. It's ONE4BF going up against Marikina Shoelanders. Itong ONE4BF, they just got their first win last Sunday, and it was a great win versus M7 RPBY East Dental Clinic. No, what's great about that win is this team is starting to gel. ONE4BF. That's right. Meanwhile, we now turn you over to our magiting na venue announcer na si Adjo Perey to officially start this game.
Good afternoon, Ballout basketball fans. We are here at the Marikina Sports Center for the Cocogen Insurance Ballout Sports Season 2 Founders Cup. Our first game for today's triple header, ONE4BF is going up against Marikina Shoelanders. It is now time to meet the starters of both teams. First, for ONE4BF. At power forward, number 2, Mickey Corteza. At forward, number 24, Josh Flores. The man in the middle, number 7, Miko Mara. At shooting guard, number 77, Robbie Naive. And at point guard, number 4, Travis Mantua. Head coach of ONE4BF is Anton Escolin, assisted by Luis Nolasco Jr. and Pao Maligaling. Team consultant is Anton Brodet. And now let us welcome your Marikina Shoelanders. At power forward, number 17, Jason Opiso. At small forward, number 22, Raymond Casajeros. At center, number 20, Mark Atabay. Shooting guard, number 7, Kyle Tolentino. And at point guard, number 6, Eloy Tan. Head coach of the Marikina Shoelanders is Rysel Castro. Assistant coaches Monroe Quezon, EJ Devesa, and June De Jose. Our referees for this game are John Jimenez, Boyong Manyalak, and Arnold Peña Fuerte.
And here we go. This is the first game of today's triple header. As we've said earlier, the hometown team of the Marikina Shoelanders going up against ONE4BF. This is Eman Cabiles, kasama pa rin si Ray the Professor Hoble, and we are streaming to you live from the Marikina Sports Complex here in Marikina City. At unang-unang bumitas doon, etong si Miko Mara. He had a very, very solid game in their last outing, Ray.
Yeah.
Manning the middle in the absence of Alvin Baitiong.
Tama ka doon, no? Ito nga si Mara, quality contributions ang ibinigay niya last time around. Scored 17 points and only missed one shot from the field.
And you pair him up with a guy like Mix Corteza, it is a very, very potent inside duo, no? Para dito sa ONE4BF. Meanwhile, nakascore din dito ang Marikina Shoelanders. Now, here's Corteza, the one-hander. Patented niya na yun eh, kaya lang hindi pumasok that time. Jumper by the blue shirts of Marikina.
Ito naman partner si Jason Opiso trying to pick up from where he left off last time around, no? Ito ang bumuhat dito sa kupunan ng Marikina nung natalo sila sa Carlos PH.
Pick and roll there between Flores and Mara, but Mara almost lost the leather. Meanwhile, Flores showing Corteza how the one-hander is done, Ray.
Etong nga si Corteza at saka si Flores has been the 1-2 punch na itong kupunan ng ONE4BF, no?
At wala pa dito ngayon yung isang Flores na si Chris Flores. Grabe pa naman yung suporta sa kanya ng isa sa ating mga distinguished audience who is national volleyball player Cici Rondina.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, she is. Dito nga si Cici.
Right, medyo starstruck na naman ako. Idol siya ng mga daughters ko, Ray. And also yung mom nila na who is a grounding tiger herself. Ikaw, Sir Ray, when you were during your playing days, lagi bang nakasuporta rin yung partner mo sa'yo before?
Oo naman, pero kasi ang mga inabutan kong mga player dati, mga nasa downhill na, sina Balset.
No, I mean when you were playing, lagi bang sumasama para manood yung yung girlfriend mo noon?
Siyempre, kaya lang she's more of a distraction rather than
Yun lang. Meanwhile, Mara, great defense there. Shown by Obiso meeting Mara at the summit and knocking that shot off the rim. And a great play by the Shoelanders. Sobrang simple na drive and draw. Meanwhile, Mara will try to power his way in. And that time, he will not be denied.
Etong si Mara, makikita mo, napaka-solid niya na player, di ba? Solid post player. Diba, na matipid gumalaw, pero kung titignan mo, yung meron siyang movements na parang similar kay Eric Menke.
Yung bangga, medyo awkward, pero matindi pa rin. Meanwhile, that's right. Bukod sa Facebook of Ballout Sports, you could watch our live stream via YouTube also.
So simultaneous tayo, napapanood, no?
Meanwhile, Jonicio connects from top of the key. And here we go. The game has just become faster. Pero biglang nagpreno doon after that foul on Corteza.
Man, ito one of the rare times that we've seen Marikina, the home team, playing in the first game dito sa curtain raiser natin sa ating scheduled triple header, no?
Right.
Siguro medyo maganda yung reception kung naglalaro sila ng main game, no? With the way they're playing right now.
And ONE4BF, like we've said, their past issues in their first two losses, according to their coaches, chemistry. Even though they have 6 CSB players in the roster, you merge that with new players, talagang kailangan pa rin nilang mag-gel for during several games, no? Through several games. And I guess last Sunday was the culmination of that gelling, kaya ang ganda ng pinakita nila noon. So we expect ONE4BF to be a force to reckon with moving forward dito sa tournament na to.
Oo, ano lang naman dito talaga sa kanila is more of yung cohesion, no?
Yes. Oh, what a find! That was a 3/4 pass. And Corteza finishes the fast break para dito sa ONE4BF. 12-7 na po ang ating score. 6 minutes, 24 remaining in the first quarter. And a foul will be called there.
Oh, hindi na na-control na
Right.
na Ive yung yung momentum niya, no, during that play. And kaya naman sumabit siya, no, sa jumper.
Right.
Casajeros.
Naive committing that foul versus Casajeros, and Casajeros knocks down the first free throw.
And then binabanggit mo, Eman, kanina, yung dito sa side ng ONE4BF, nearly half of the team is composed of the core of College of St. Benil.
That's right.
Dito naman sa kupunan ng Marikina, makikita mo, this is a veteran-laden squad with Atabay at saka si Opiso. Both of them yung sa front court nila. Ito, mga MPBL players talaga itong mga ito.
That's right. Meanwhile, Mara, good defense that time by the blue shirts, denying the baseline. And what a fast break play by the Marikina Shoelanders. A drive there by Jay Flores is money. Thought about the corner three, decided to go for the higher percentage shot.
Partner, itong last time around, no, si Miguel Corteza at saka si Joshua Flores, each of them scoring 21 points sa laban na yon.
And that is huge, no, para sa ONE4BF. Pero at this point of the game, Ray, palitan na ng score itong dalawang teams na to. Meanwhile, Corteza, again, good defense being shown by the blue shirts.
Alam mo yung fast-paced game na yan, Emma, na sinasabi natin, yung palitan ng mga puntos. In the end, it will all boil down to sa which team can make stops dito sa crucial possessions.
Right.
And yun ang magiging deciding factor natin dito.
So the score is 14-13. It has been a tight game since the beginning.
Ito, Emma, no? Former national youth team standout Joshua Kahukom is also in the game now para rito sa kupunan ng ONE4BF. This is basically a young team.
Oh, yes. At sa side naman ng Marikina Shoelanders, Chavez checks in to do the point guard duties.
Oh, look at Chavez now.
Right, the masked man.
Oh, having a protective mask reminds me so much of Will Perdue na naglalaro sa Chicago Bulls dati, di
Will
ba?
Perdue.
Oh.
Right. Kasi yung mga recent ng mga, and very notable na nagmask sa NBA was LeBron and Kobe. Pero nagulat ako sa Will Perdue mo. Ibang klase talaga. I'm with the professor here. An encyclopedia of basketball. Itong partner ko na si Ray Hoble. Meanwhile, ONE4BF, that's Chris Flores at yon si Cici Rondina, patagong pumalakpak after that made bucket by Chris Flores.
And in case you're wondering why etong si Chavez is meron siyang protective mask, inadvertently he was hit during one of the games. I think that was against Philippine Navy. Tinamaan siya sa ilong. He was unable to finish the game.
And speaking of Philippine Navy,
they're seeing action later.
That's right, and they're going up against Antipolo Cashew Nuts. That's right, and there you go. On the rebound play, balik ang bola dito sa Marikina Shoelanders.
Look at the lineup na ito, yung backcourt combination. This is a deadly combination as well. Irvin Palencia.
Oh, yeah.
And ito si Joshua Kahukom. Irvin Palencia, of course, also a part of the MPBL team ng Basilan Steel.
That's right. And before that, late 2021, he was part of the Davao Occidental Tigers na lumaban naman sa PhilBasket Season 1. And Irvin Palencia is such a disruptor, Ray, no? That in their last game, medyo na-contain niya yung laro ng #1 player ng M7RPBY East Dental Clinic na si Ryan Costello.
Sayang yun, no? Yung backdoor cut na ginawa ni Kahukop.
Meanwhile, Tolentino goes all the way. And with that score, nitong si Tolentino, the lead goes to Marikina Shoelanders. At napatimeout po on ONE4BF, Cocogen Insurance Ballout Sports Founders Cup Season 2. We'll be right back.
Details Avenue, Carlos PH Sportswear, MDC Sports, Motolite, Snazzy Hair, and Cocogen Insurance.
Coach Anton Escolin of ONE4BF is so happy as they finally got their first win of the season last game against M7 RPBY East Dental. Yung problema nila in terms of chemistry, tingin nila ay nasolusyonan nila after dishing out 31 assists. But Coach Anton said if they really want to win 2 in a row at move up to the standing, kailangan they will be on the same page and they should start getting 50-50 balls. Though they won last game, they only had 9 second chance points compared to their 22 of the East Dental. Kahapon daw sa practice, tingin nila ay napag-usapan na nila ang problema nila sa rebounding. Pero makikita raw ngayon kung talagang they have learned their lessons. Para naman sa Marikina Shoelanders, disiplina ang kailangan ayon kay Coach Rizal Castro para makabawi at muling makabalik sa winning column. They turned the ball over 32 times last game against Carlos PH at talagang sobrang gigil daw ang kanyang mga player. Nung tinanong ko kung bakit, baka raw na starstruck kay Gerald Anderson. Back to the panel.
Nangyayari talaga yan, Ray, no? Pero before that, maraming salamat sa ating matipunong courtside reporter na si Nico Wahe.
Ikaw ba, Eman, ay starstruck ka rin ba kay Gerald Anderson?
Yung dun sa ano, dun sa mga parang fans din niya eh. Pero yeah, several guys that I know, yun nga, nagbumati sa akin, uy, Eman, nandiyan pala kasama mo si Gerald dyan. Sabi ko, hindi ko siya kasama. Nanood lang din ako.
Etong ONE4BF, nabanggit kanina ng courtside reporter natin. The reason why meron silang problema sa second chance points, it is because they're basically a small team. Guard-oriented rin kasi itong team na to, no? So, basically, something's got to give, no? But on the side of Marikina, siguro malaking factor din doon yung ano, yung hindi 100% si Felipe Chavez, no? Ito yung pinakamagaling nilang distributor.
Meanwhile, that was a perfect fast break initiated by Irving Palencia and finished off by Flores. Saktong-sakto yung timing yun. As yung defenders, they were running in pace, no? With the fast-breaking team. Pero sobrang ganda ng timing ni Palencia on that pass.
Ito si Baichong, partner, nandito na rin pala, no? Sa side ng ONE4BF. And we know Baichong, the reason why he is here is to add toughness dito sa komponan ng ONE4BF.
Alvin Baichong making his presence felt
with the traveling.
Kagad. Kaya lang error yun.
Oo.
However, yun nga, kakasabi mo lang kanina, generally, ONE4BF is a small team, pero biglang pumasok si Alvin Baichong. So I was like, paano nag-small yung tao na yun?
But I know, si Alvin Baichong, na while he is a good defender, hindi mo rin naman talagang matakaw siya sa rebounds eh. Hindi naman ganun eh, di ba? Ang purpose talaga ni Alvin Baichong is more of a defender.
Yes, he fills up that interior for ONE4BF. Kung ano man kailangan ng ONE4BF, no? When they need a big body inside, especially pag malalaki rin yung kalaban nila.
Oo, reminds me so much of Joel Dualan nung naglalaro sa
social
dati.
Si Dualan, no? Meanwhile, Palencia, the ball fake.
Oh, sayang yun.
Yeah,
no?
he almost had the, he had the shot, no? Pero elected to pass at the last second. And a baseline J there. Bailout shot
Ito si
by Kahukom.
Joshua Kahukom. We've seen that doing it para sa youth team before, but now he is taking it to the next level. No?
Yes.
Naglalaro na siya rito sa men's team.
That was a big bucket by Kahukom off that broken play by ONE4BF. And on the rebound battle, babalik ang bola sa white shirts ng ONE4BF. So the score is 23-17, 38.8 na lang natitira dito sa ating first quarter. Irvin Palencia being hounded this time. Pero safely brought the ball down at ito na si Kahukom. 12 to shoot. Inside, Chris Flores, inipid ng dalawang defenders, looking for a teammate. And there's Basti looks in, but he will run out of space. That was a non-productive offensive thrust ng white shirts. Good defense that time by the blue shirts of Marikina Shoelanders.
Looking at Marikina, kita mo kagad dito yung very imposing presence ng kanilang coach, Rizal Castro.
That's right.
Former star of the FEU Tamaraws and drafted in the PBA in 2003 by Red Bull.
Nagkaroon ng execution yung white shirts kanina. Marikina Shoelanders naman. Perfect yung execution as they converted a three-point shot on their last play as the end of the first quarter. 23-20 ang ating score. Magbabalik po ang Cocogen Ballout Sports Founders Cup Season 2.
Cocogen Insurance and Ballout Sports would like to thank the following. Cocogen Insurance, ONE4BF, MDC, Carlos PH Sportswear, Chachago, L&J Spa to go home, Detail Avenue, Snazzy Hair, Motolite, and Pepetons.
Ballout Hoops Challenge. Ballout Hoops.
And we are back. This is the second quarter of our first game dito sa Marikina Sports Center. ONE4BF going up against the hometown team, Marikina Shoelanders. So ano masasabi mo, partner Ray, dun sa first quarter?
First quarter natin, partner, di mo naman masasabi talaga na merong isang kupunan na nag-dominate. No?
Right.
It has been a touch-and-go affair. But fortunately for the side of ONE4BF, yung fast-paced game nila is taking effect this early.
And the Marikina Shoelanders just turning up that defense ni hindi na itawid sa midcourt ng ONE4BF ang kanilang possession.
Ayun, tama nga yung sinabi mo, partner, no? Yung sinabi mo na hindi na itawid yung bola ng ONE4BF, it is because nag-match up si Coach Rizal Castro electing for a smaller lineup this time, no?
Right. But lucky for the white shirts of ONE4BF kahit papano, nagkaroon ng turnover off that inbound play itong Marikina Shoelanders. Meanwhile, look at that trapping defense, and it works. And now the blue shirts are running. Oh, beautiful fast break. Capped up by that reverse layup by Gomez De Leano.
Of course, Joe, the eldest among the De Leano brothers, no? Masasabi natin na ito yung parang among the brothers, ito yung unheralded di ba?
Yes. I'm sure yung mga younger brothers niya who got stints in the international scene, no? Natuto yung mga yon nung maliliit pa sila.
Dahil kay Kuya, of
They
course.
had to go through Kuya.
Alam mo naman dati,
Diba?
pagka nagsisimula ka mag-basketball, there's always that sibling rivalry, di ba?
Papayakin ka muna ni Kuya mo.
Oo, bago ka gumaling.
Bago
no?
ka tumangkad at gumaling. Meanwhile, 1-4-BF having all sorts of trouble with their offense. Kahukom, hindi na pumasok yung kanyang bailout jumper na yun.
Itong Marikina turning that defensive switch dito sa second period. No?
That's right. Gomez Liliano missing that 3 and that last whistle by the ref. Good job actually by number 6 Joshua Marcos to hold that ball at napakomit tuloy yung nag-commit ng foul sa kanya.
But I like the energy na itong kupunan ng Marikina na pinapakita nila ngayon. No? Napakaganda ng adjustment na ginawa ni Coach Coach Rizal Castro. And isa sa mga binalik niya rito, ito si Kyle Tolentino. No?
Look at that! Another successful trap by the Shoelanders and another fast break.
So it's Tolentino forcing the turnover and Robin capping it with a layup at the other end.
And the Shoelanders has just taken back the lead. 24-23 na ang ating score and they're still running. That time, good transition defense by Edson Serrano.
Ito, mas bibili sila rito. Felipe Chavez is brought back in the game by Coach Rizal Castro.
Lalo pang bibilis, no? And here he is now. Kick out. Tolentino will let it fly. No go.
Tolentino, masasabi natin, third generation Tolentino na yan na naglalaro, no?
And a travel will be called on Cortesa. Good defense there.
Sayang yung spin na ginawa ni Cortesa, no? Ang gandang tignan, pero he took extra steps.
Zeller with a good defense, holding his ground and forcing Cortesa to lose his footing.
Ito pinag-uusapan natin kanina, ito si Kyle Tolentino is already a third generation Tolentino.
Right.
His grandfather was Ato Tolentino, the multi-title coach. And of course, he is the son, ito, si Kyle, anak ito ni Elvis Tolentino.
Again, yes. Sorry Ray, but again, that was a great defensive play by Zeller versus Cortesa.
And right on cue nga, si Tolentino knocking down that jumper from the corner.
And right now, 1-4-BF is looking for answers, and Cortesa could have provided that if that layup had gone in, pero he has a chance to get those points from the line.
What's working so far for Marikina right now is yung ball pressure na ginagawa nila. Samantalang itong 1-4-BF, nakukontento lang sila sa naiingatan nila yung bola. Ang nangyayari tuloy, they're missing the opportunity of attacking the basket, di ba? So instead of dapat na ang ginagawa mo, iniingatan mo lang yung bola, look for opportunities as well to attack. Yun ang the best way to break the press.
Ito naman ngayon, their own brand of trapping will be implemented by the white shirts of 1-4-BF.
Kanya-kanyang kanya-kanyang variations ng pressing defense, no?
The thing is, hindi pa nga nagtatrap kanina yung Marikina Shoelanders. Medyo rocky na yung execution ng 1-4-BF. Nung nag-implement na sila ng trapping defense, lalo nahirapan mag-execute itong white shirts.
Look at the formation of 1-4-BF. It's more of a 1-2-1-1 press na ginagawa nila, no?
And safely bringing that ball to the midcourt are the blue shirts. And look at that play. Swinging from one side to another. Tolentino now being hounded. And he will power his way in, getting a foul.
Kyle Tolentino is a player of Letran, no?
That would be on for Mento, who got beat off the dribble by Tolentino.
Part din ito si Kyle Tolentino, part din to ng Marikina team, no? Dito sa MPBL squad nila.
Meanwhile, another foul committed by 1-4-BF, this time on Mantua, called for the hold there. Zeller, the short jumper, goes out. Mantua now. Good pick set up by Marcos that time. to let his teammate pass. Corteza will be doubled sa taas pa lang, no? Grabe na yung, yung hustle nitong Shoelanders.
It starts with the ball pressure.
Right.
No? Ganun ang ginagawa nila. No? Para bang hihintayin ka to pick up your dribble. No? Ganun ang ginagawa ng kupunan nitong Marikina.
Marcos now will inbound from the sideline.
Oh, yan. No? Once you pick up a dribble, that's the time na talagang nagdo-double time tumrabaho yung
Right.
depensa ng Marikina.
In the meantime, lamang pa rin ng isa itong Marikina Shoelanders laban sa ONE4BF.
Ito, babalik na naman sila rito sa
Right.
bigger lineup, no? With Opiso and Atabay at the same time.
The Floreses are in the game para sa ONE4BF. Mantua now. A good fake. The step back is up, but offline. And here's Mara with offensive rebound. So far, yun ang nagiging forte nitong si Mara. Oh, the floater of Alep. Wala, pero Mara is there once again to clean it up.
Parang makikita mo talaga may shades of Eric Mink
Yung grabing trabaho sa loob, no?
Oh, even the body build, no?
Yes.
That reminds me so much of Eric nung bata-bata pa siya.
Tolentino knocks it down. Medyo malayo yun. Sa Concepcion pa yata itinira ni Tolentino yun.
Sa bayan-bayanan.
Meanwhile, 29-27 ang ating score after that tray by Tolentino.
Ayun yung that triple of Tolentino brought the lead back dito sa kupunan ng Marikina.
Meanwhile, ONE4BF still having problems setting up their offense. Ganun pa rin kadikit. Ang Shoelanders still keeping the pressure up on defense. Formento, he will be called for the push. And great job there
By Bares.
by Bares.
Staying in front of
in
him.
front. That's
diba?
right.
Oh.
Giving no quarter to the offensive player who was Formento that time.
Si Formento was caught nudging itong si Bares to create some separation, but unfortunately, he was called for a technical foul. An offensive foul.
Meanwhile, we turn you over now to our courtside reporter na si Nico Wahe. Take it away, Nico.
Eman Ray, if you notice, balik hardcourt na si Felipe Chavez ng Marikina Shoelanders after suffering a broken nose on a game against strong group UMAC. Natamaan ng balikat ang kanyang ilong. That's why this game you'll see him na may suot na mask para maprotektahan ng kanyang ilong. Sa ngayon medyo naninibago pa raw siya, nahihirapan daw siya makagalaw at makakita with the mask. Pero dahil gusto niya maglaro, gagawa na lang niya ng paraan. Ayon sa kanya, ooperahan ang kanyang ilong sa Webes. Eman Ray.
Alam mo, yung mga broken nose na ganyan na partner, ano yan very common yan dito sa basketball. We've seen Biking before with his nose shattered after getting elbowed by Alvin Patrimonio. No? We have Glenn Capascio dislocating his nose as well. In the 1992 Championship Series, he was wearing a protective mask. So talagang very common yan sa basketball.
Very common yet very, very painful. Dahil talagang yung ilong mo yung una mo nakikita sa mukha mo At if there's something wrong with it, may sipon ka man o may pilay ka o may dislocation ka sa ilong, talagang mababother ka.
Of course.
And props to Chavez for still playing despite that broken nose na ooperahan pa pala this week.
Alam mo partner, more than anything else, ang rito is psychological
Right.
As we have a timeout being called by Marikina, magbabalik po kami sa Ballout Sports Season 2.
Insurance, Ballout Sports Season 2.
Cocogen Insurance and Ballout Sports would like to thank the following. Cocogen Insurance, ONE4BF, MDC, Carlos PH Sportswear, Chachago, L&J Spa to Go Home, Detail Avenue, Snazzy Hair, Motolite, and Pepetons.
Hoops Challenge. Ballout. Hoops.
Back to the action now here in Marikina Sports Complex. Eman Cabiles kasama pa rin si Ray Hoble. It's 1-4-BF going up against the Marikina Shoelanders. The score is 29-31. Lamang ang home team ng Marikina Shoelanders as 1-4-BF missing a free throw there. That was Naive. And the Shoelanders looking to add on to this lead, Ray.
Si Chavez kanina was pulled out. He has played limited minutes
Yes.
dito sa ano na to. And we can understand why.
Right. O-operahan pala yung ilong niya, yung kanyang broken nose this week. And this kid is such a warrior, still playing in that condition, Ray.
As we saw, ito si Jason Opiso, partner, kanina knocking down a 3-point shot. And this is the biggest lead so far of Marikina. Itong 5-point lead na ito, no? That's how tightly fought this game is.
Meanwhile, Mantua sinks the first free throw as both teams are now in penalty with 3 minutes and 54 remaining dito sa ating first half.
So we expect a long quarter, Eman.
Right. Considering na yung depensa pa ng both squads, no? Nasa
Masikip
trapping
talaga.
style,
Oo.
yes. And here we go. Robin.
Two-man game between Robin at saka ito si Opiso.
That's right. Oh, good job there by
Oh.
Robin. Pero Mara on the
Oh.
defensive end.
Oh, andun yung depensa
Yes, blocking that shot. Meanwhile, Obiso kind of forced that one. Oh, check that. That was Bares. Yeah, forcing that undergoal attempt versus Mantua.
Ito si Naibe lost the ball and then complained to the referee. Eh, mabuti na lang hindi siya tinawagan ni referee Boyong Manyalak ng
Right.
technical foul, no? So instead of you complaining, you have to get back right away.
Right.
Sa play na yun, wala no call di ba?
Pag si Ref Boyong Manyalak pa naman ang tumawag ng technical foul, hindi halata kasi ang lambing.
Hindi yan yung boyong na may lambing sa dulo, ha?
Hindi ba yan yun?
Hindi yan yun, ha? Ibang boyong to, ha?
Sumalakit na yun.
Oo.
Yes. Meanwhile, back at the line, 1-4-BF and Flores, Chris Flores. Oy, nung nag-free throw siya na yun, na-picturean siya ng kanyang #1 supporter from the sideline. Meanwhile,
Yung ganyang combination, madalas na rin natin makita sa sports,
Mantua taking it all the way. First of all, itong Mantua, ang ganda ng anticipation niya dun sa handoff play ng blue shirts ng Marikina, and he was able to get the steal and went all the way for the layup.
Completing the steal with a fast break basket.
Right.
And giving the team the lead again dito, 35-34.
Oh, short on that reverse.
Baliktad ang pektus ni Atabay, no?
Actually, Atabay was looking for a foul. The thing is, kakampi niya yung katabi niya dun when he attempted that reverse.
And sa kabilang banda naman, si Robin knocking down a 3-point shot.
So, blessing in disguise pa yun para sa Marikina Shoelanders as they take back the lead, 37-35. Joshua Flores missing on the other end. At ito na naman ang blue shirts. Corner 3 is up, but too strong. Chris Flores for the rebound ahead to Joshua. But Joshua will run out of space. And Mara, grabe talaga itong nose ni Mara for the ball, no? Parang si Rodman Meanwhile, Chris Flores, good drive there, and he will be fouled by Atabay.
Getting bumped by Atabay. But on the other hand, nawalan ng balanse doon, no? Si Flores.
So back at the line is Chris Flores.
Magkapatid ba sila?
I have not asked that.
Kasi
yun.
halos same built, no?
That's right. Yung hairdo lang ang magkaiba kung tutukusin Pero let's ask our courtside reporter to inquire.
Ito si Corteza. Ito yung top gun ng kanilang
Yes.
koponan is back in the game, replacing si Mara.
So Mix Corteza takes out Michael Mara off the floor. Oh, good defense again by Mantua, but he will be called for the foul.
Itong si Robin, kung titignan ko mabuti, parang yung pagiging cerebral niya parang reminds me so much of Celino Cruz. Ganito rin siya na lefty guard, 'di ba, na matalinong player playing for FEU before, 'di ba, na
Maliit pero grabe magpasabit, no?
Oo.
At yun nga ang ginawa ni Robin kanina. Napasabit niya si Mantua, although Mantua claiming that he got all ball. I guess there was body contact below. And Robin is given a break here by Coach Rizel.
Gandang combination to, Robin at saka si Chavez.
That's right. Chavez back in the game para sa Marikina Shoelanders.
Anong dislocation? Walang problema sa akin yan.
Operahin na rin lang naman sa Thursday. Ilaro ko na. Meanwhile, Joshua Flores losing the ball sa baseline. Lucky for ONE4BF, they retain possession. 7 seconds to shoot para sa kanila. 39-36 ang ating score. Still a 3-point lead by Marikina Shoelanders with 1 minute and 34 to go dito sa first half.
Very exciting game so far that we're seeing.
Right. The shot clock was actually reset to 14 and a good high-low play there with Irvin Palencia completing the hindi love, the entry pass by Corteza.
It's more of Irvin Palencia going backdoor, and recognizing him was Corteza.
And good find by Palencia, pero equally great defense by the Blue Shirts once again. Meanwhile, Corteza will not be denied.
Clean up job this time by Corteza. And para ibalik ang kalamangan sa kanila. I wonder how many lead changes we're having so far.
So far, I think 5, Ray. Oh, no, 4. Meanwhile, Robin looking for Opiso. Opiso will take it in, and he will get the benefit of the call from the ref.
Using his experience that time, no? Itong si Jason Opiso fishing for a foul, and now getting a chance to earn his points dito sa Charity Stripes.
Opiso missing the first. And yeah, in the last game of ONE4BF, Ray, free
30
throws
plus.
were really a factor. And so far, the ONE4BF gentlemen made a good account of themselves from the free throw line, and it's a big factor why they won their last game.
Tama ka doon, no?
Ngayon, we're seeing a lot of free throws being missed, Ray. Meanwhile, Naive. Oh, that wasn't a foul. I thought a foul was called as Naive just fell to the ground there after a bump. But a timeout will be called. Magbabalik po ang Cocogen Insurance Ballout Sports Founders Cup Season 2.
Cocogen Insurance and Ballout Sports would like to thank the following. Cocogen Insurance, ONE4BF, MDC, Carlos PH Sportswear, Chachago, L&J Spa to Go Home, Detail Avenue, Snazzy Hair, Motolite, and Pepetons.
Hoops Challenge. Ballout. Hoops.
Back to the action, baseline inbound para sa ONE4BF. That is Irvin Palencia looking for a teammate. And from the corner, Naive, he thought he was bumped pero no whistle there. And on the other end, yun, medyo lakas na bump at nakita na nga. Chavez, fearless drive.
Look at Felipe Chavez. Talagang meron devil may care attitude tong bata na ito, no? I don't know if it's bata pa, no? But the way I see it, mukhang ito si Chavez is sanay na rin talaga sa mga ligang labas, no?
Right. And if you just tune in, this is Eman Cabiles kasama si Ray Hoble. This is the first game of our triple header dito sa Cocogen Insurance Ballout Sports Founders Cup Season 2. ONE4BF going up against Marikina Shoelanders at ito ngang si Chavez, the Warrior, playing hurt kung tutusin with a broken nose that is scheduled to be operated on this Thursday. Pero still, daredevil attitude ang pinapakita niya dito sa laro na to. At ito na naman yung press and a good, almost a good steal, but passing to the wrong guy.
Just running out of space itong si... but we have the last 22 seconds dito sa ating second period.
11 on the shot clock ng ONE4BF, but they lose the ball. Talagang iba ang level nitong trapping defense ng Marikina Shoelanders at si Joshua Flores showing frustration now.
Are we going to hang on to the air, Eman, with the last 17.6 seconds?
That's right.
I think eto pang Marikina ang tumawag ng timeout for them to map up a last play. No?
That's right.
And let's see how Coach Rizal Castro will use that to their advantage.
Yes, with 17.6 seconds remaining dito sa first half pa lang, no? Coach Rizal calls a timeout for the Marikina Shoelanders as he wants to maximize this time remaining.
Pero ang mangyayari dito, no, if the Marikina wants to maximize it, kinakailangan mag-inbound sila dito sa full court. No?
Right.
Kasi pag mag-inbound sila rito sa half court, 14 seconds yan, may oras pa na matitira para rito sa kupunan ng ONE4BF. And that's what exactly they're doing now. Yung maximize nila itong 17.6 seconds by inbounding from dito sa kanilang full court.
Meanwhile, Cocogen Insurance Ballout Sports Founders Cup Season 2 can be viewed live through the social media pages of Facebook and YouTube. And that was a no-no.
Yeah, that was a bad foul given by Miguel Corteza. Na you're sending Jason Opiso sa free throw area. Wala naman chance halos dun si Jason Opiso dahil he was about 30 feet away from the basket and you gave up a foul.
And Jason Opiso knocks down the first, showing Corteza na mali ginawa mo, Brad. And that ups the lead of Marikina Shoelanders to 2 points. It's been a close game so far dito sa Marikina Sports Center. Opiso.
Time for one last play dito unless makaagaw rito ang Marikina.
A lot of time left. 10.1 seconds for ONE4BF to make a play. And Irvin Palencia, he will
break the defense.
That's right. And
this is Naibe. Knocking down a 3-point shot. And a foul to boot. No, mukhang may foul pa ron.
That's right. And Naive, what a shot there. Kanina, he was complaining to the ref that his last attempt from almost that same spot, nabangga siya at walang tinawag na foul.
But this time around, it's glaring So kitang-kita, tinawagan ng referee. And fortunately for Naive, he was able to hit that corner 3. And hindi nga lang niya nakompleto as we have our second period ended with the score tied at 43 all. So magbabalik po kami dito sa Ballout Sports Season 2.
Natutunan, ito ng bagong
Back to square one nga ang laban natin between the ONE4BF at Marikina Shoelanders. At ngayon kasama ko ang dalawa sa mga player ng Marikina at nitong ONE4BF. First kasama natin si Basti Locsin, syempre second generational player na anak ni The Tank Noli Locsin. First Basti, ano ba nagiging problema ng iyong kupunan ngayon at hindi makaalago laban dito sa Marikina Shoelanders?
First of all, gusto ko lang batiin yung family ko dyan. These past few games, ano lang talaga kami. Yung pride namin sa offense and defense. Pero ngayon nakukuha namin yung flow ng offense at defense namin. Ayun.
Okay, being a second generational player, ano ba ang pinapayo na sa'yo ni The Tank Noli Locsin para mas lalong gumanda ang laro mo?
Yung father ko kasi more on sa fundamental siya, technicality. Hindi kami siya drills eh. So ayun, more on sa mapakinggan pero sa gulang eh. Ganon.
Okay, baka may gusto mong imbitahan muna yung mga fans ng ONE4BF na manood dito.
Ayun, first of all, salamat sa pagsuporta. Sana tuloy-tuloy kayo sumuporta sa team namin. Tsaka sa Ballout Hoops, ayun, gusto ko lang batiin yung family ko, friends ko, si father ko, si Noli, Maita, ayun.
Maraming salamat, Basi. Ngayon naman, kasama rin natin on my other side, ang isa sa mga homegrown players ng Marikina. Bagamat hindi siya naglalaro for Marikina Shoelanders dito sa Ballout Sports, dati na rin itong nagsilbi bilang manlalaro ng Marikina. Walang iba kundi si Ives Sazon. Ives, ikaw nakita mo yung laro ng Marikina ngayon. May maipapayo ka ba sa kanila para makalamang o makaalagwa na laban dito sa ONE4BF?
Nakita ko maganda naman tinatakbo nila and siguro continue lang nila yung depensa nila and stick sila sa system ni Coach Elvis.
Nung ikaw ba naglalaro at alam mo kapag ganito ang laban, dikitan, ano bang mapapayo mo or nakakontribute mo para sa team?
Siyempre, yung unang-una, yung sinasabi ng mga coach natin, yung gusto ni Coach Elvis na mangyari sa loob ng court. And alam naman natin, knowing Coach Elvis, defense first.
Ngayon you're in the pro. May payo ka ba sa mga ngayon na nandito sa semi-pro para umakyat din sa professional basketball tulad mo?
Ayun lang, pagpatuloy lang nila, magtiwala sila sa pangarap nila and magtiwala sila kung kanino silang naglalaro ngayon, huwag sila magpanghinaan ng loob.
Ayun, baka naman may gusto kang batiin at anyayahan para manood dito sa Ballout Sports.
Binabati ko yung girlfriend ko, taga Bataan, si Dana May, and yung family ko sa Bataan. Hinayaan ko yung mga taga Marikina na manood kayo ng Ballout Sports and yun lang.
Ayun, maraming salamat, Ives. Ayan muna ang latest. We will be back for more actions.
Ballout.
Cocogen Insurance and Ballout Sports would like to thank the following: Cocogen Insurance, ONE4BF, MDC, Carlos PH Sportswear, Chachaco, L&J Spa to Go Home, Detail Avenue, Snazzy Hair, Motolite, and Pepetons.
Ballout. Hoops. Challenge. Ballout. Ballout.
Cocogen Insurance and Ballout Sports would like to thank the following. Cocogen Insurance, ONE4BF, MDC, Carlos PH Sportswear, Chachago, L&J Spa to Go Home, Detail Avenue, Snazzy Hair, Motolite, and Pepetons.
Ballout. Whoops. Challenge. Ballout. Whoops. Tayo naman. Ballout. Whoops. Ballout. Whoops. Ballout.
Cocogen Insurance and Ballout Sports would like to thank the following. Cocogen Insurance, One
And here we go, third quarter of this first game ng ating triple header dito sa Marikina Sports Complex. You are watching Cocogen Insurance Ballout Sports Founders Cup Season 2. Eman Cabiles, kasama pa rin si Ray Hoble covering all of today's 3 games. At ito ang first game natin, ONE4BF is going up against Marikina Shoelanders, the hometown team. Pero 43 all ang ating score, Ray. Parang nag-back to 0 tayo nito.
Alam mo, very interesting tong numbers na to, no? 43 all, but like, then again, take a look dun sa disparity ng field goal percentage. 57% para dito sa ONE4BF and only 37 para dito sa Marikina. And yet, tabla tayo sa 43 all sa halftime, no? Prior to that shot na by Tolentino, no? And then, pero makikita mo rito kung saan nagkaroon ng bentahe rin ang Marikina. And nagkaroon sila ng bentahe dito dahil may 13 turnovers na ang ONE4BF sa first half pa lang. as compared to only 5 for Marikina.
Yes. And yun nga, actually, partner, si Joshua Flores yung naka-tres kanina para sa ONE4BF, pero naka-jumper na rin. Back-to-back buckets para dito sa blue shirts ng Marikina Shoelanders. That last one was from... Oh, there he is again.
Oo,
And he
Jason
will be
Opiso.
fouled. Yes, by Naive. Yeah, si Obiso ang huling nakashoot, no, para sa Marikina Shoelanders. And prior to that, a beautiful jumper was made by number 7, Cal Tolentino.
Cal Tolentino.
Yeah, who is leading actually his team sa points dito sa laro na to.
11 points dito para kay Kyle Tolentino, which is a third generation Tolentino, as we saw kanina nga rito. Yung kanyang grandfather, si Ato Tolentino, is also in the house.
Oh, he is.
Sitting beside the Coach Jolly pa. Ato Tolentino, the winningest coach ever of a University of Manila, is also the brother of Elias Tolentino.
That's right.
One of those all-time greatest players sa Mikaa, si Elias Tolentino.
That's right. And if we could later on, if we could focus the camera dun sa dalawang magkatabi na yun, no? Si Coach Jolly pa and Coach Tolentino, that's like a decade of basketball knowledge. Check that. Not a decade, a century of basketball knowledge right there.
Yeah.
No? Grabe itong dalawang to. Lots of history.
As we saw ito, si Kyle Tolentino trying to continue that legacy. This time around, knocking a three-point shot.
So with that tray by Cal Tolentino, Marikina Shoelanders is up in the driver's seat once again, 52-48. Naive missing that straight up three. Kanina at the end of the first half, Naive got a 4-point play opportunity, no?
Hindi lang pumasok.
Hindi lang pumasok yung free throw.
Kanina binabanggit natin, no, yung 11 points na binigay ni Kyle Tolentino sa first half. Pagdating naman dito sa koponan ng ONE4BF, it was Joshua Flores who paced them with 14.
Meanwhile, Jonicio will be called for the loose ball foul as they both went straight up, no, pero medyo humawi yung kaliwa na braso ni Tolentino versus dito kay Alvin Baitiong.
Magtataka ka bakit nawala sa eksena si Baichong sa laki niyang yan.
Hindi basta-basta matutulak tong si Alvin Baitiong.
It was Jonicio who made things possible.
Right.
Para mawala siya sa balanse.
Kaya lang, yes, nakita ng ref at yun nga, natawagin siya ng foul. So Mantua will share the backcourt with Irving Palencia now. Pero Irving Palencia, it's not the court general in that play. And Baitiong lost the ball on the handoff to Irvin. The blue shirts are running. Opiso, free throw area, the jumper, short. Pero good offensive rebound by Atabay. And that's a long three by Tolentino. Short also. Atabay getting all the possessions para dito sa mga kakampi niya, no? Tolentino, drive and kick. Opiso. Unmolested three, knocked down by Opiso.
All day to shoot was Jason Opiso. And ito na ang pinakamalaking kalamangan ng Marikina. 7 puntos, 55-48.
This is how tight this game is, ladies and gentlemen. 7 points, pinakamalaking lamang na yon ng Marikina.
Pero inilapit ulit ni Joshua Flores, this time with a 3-point shot.
Right, second three by Joshua Flores in this quarter alone at the same spot, no? And the white shirts threw it away.
Again, turnovers. That has been hurting itong ONE4BF, itong turnovers.
They still haven't figured out completely how to break this press ng Marikina Shoelanders, no? And that, yun nga nangyayari sa kanila, namamadali nila yung kanilang opensa.
Yeah, yun naman talagang ginagawa ng press eh. Itatakamin ka nila, madaliin ang opensa mo.
Meanwhile, good position on the defensive end by Mantua. And the benefit of the call will go for him as Chavez was called for the offensive foul, partner. So mabilis tong umpisa ng ating third quarter. Halos di natin na malaya na
Oo.
6 minutes na lang palang natitira dito sa third quarter. 55-51 ang ating score. Lamang pa rin ng Marikina Shoelanders.
Yeah, yung second period natin napakatagal because of the penalty situation for both squads. Samantalang ito naman, third period pa lang tayo. Halos nasa halfway mark na tayo ng ating third period.
That's right, Corteza now. He has to get himself going, and that's exactly what he did in that last play. As we know, itong si Mix Corteza ang top scorer nitong ONE4BF team.
And immediately, partner, no, lumapit na kaagad, no?
So it's a 6-point lead para sa Marikina Shoelanders. And Obiso.
Mali yung scoring eh. Actually, it's 4 points lang dapat. Yeah,
Oh, yes.
Yeah, ayun na. 2 points na lang.
Okay,
Tama yan.
it has been adjusted.
Yeah.
2 points na nga lang,
Kasi
57-55.
ang nangyari kasi na idadagdag sa kalaban eh. No? Ganun ang nagkamali.
Parang 92 elections yun,
Oo.
dagdag bawas.
Oo.
Meanwhile, Corteza will power his way through, and the ball almost dropped in, but it did not. However, Corteza will go to the line.
Just a minute ago, they were up by 1. They were up by 7, itong Marikina. But all of a sudden, lumalapit ulit ang ONE4BF
Right.
with Corteza having a chance of equalizing the game with his 2 free throws.
Corteza is now at the line. Usually, itong si Corteza, laging nandyan eh. Lagi siya nafa-foul on his
Yeah.
offensive tries. Pero so far in this game, medyo limited, no? And there you go, hindi pa niya naipasok yung first free throw niya.
Yung mga ganyang klaseng laro ni Corteza kasi talagang makakaagaw ng attention to pick up a foul eh, no?
Of course, Mix Corteza, he can shoot from anywhere, from beyond the arc up to the power drives and even the post, no? Such a versatile player para dito sa ONE4BF.
Corteza can play the 3 sa collegiate level, pero dito sa mga ganitong klaseng tournaments, pwede siyang mag-switch to 4 eh, if
Right,
he wants.
even 5
Oo.
at some point. We saw that in their last game. No? Irving Palencia, Mantua, the jumper, and that was strong. 55-54, Marikina Shoelanders holding on to a 1-point lead. 4 minutes, 53 remaining dito sa third quarter. Robin, the jumper, no, and Baityong clears it para sa white shirts, and they are running Joshua Flores
Ahead.
to Corteza.
Yeah. Kamuntik ng mahuli ng pasa to si Joshua Flores, but just in the nick of time, naibigay niya yung kay Corteza, who was able to bring the lead back dito sa kupunan ng ONE4BF with 4 minutes and 28 remaining in the third period.
Swing na naman ang ating lamang, no, to
Oo.
ONE4BF this time. And Corteza claiming he got hit on the face. It's a good thing the white shirts retained possession. Did I spoke too soon?
Kala ko turnover na naman eh, no?
Oo nga. And I think it is. Oh no, it's not. Yeah.
It's not. It was tapped out
right.
by a Marikina player.
Lucky for ONE4BF, refs saw it that way, although they were closer to the action kasi parang dumaan sa kamay ni Baityong eh.
Yeah.
Yung pasa na yun ni Irvin
Oo.
Palencia.
Oo.
Meanwhile, Chris Flores is back in the game alongside Habel. Itong si Habel, yung kanilang 3-point specialist so far, hindi pa nagpapakita dito sa laro na to. Oh, what a pass by Flores to Mara, and Mara, that
Sayang
Eric
yun.
Menk move again. Meanwhile, Chris Flores finds the other Flores, Joshua, and Joshua, rejected by Atabay.
O ito naman, kung kanina Eric Menk yung isa, ito naman parang Rafi Ribis si Atabay.
Parang bumabalik tayo sa late 90s basketball, Chief Ray, no? Pero ito, tuloy-tuloy yung laro. Marikina Shoelanders get another possession. Robin fires the 3. Missing though. And Irving Palencia. Ito si Irving Palencia, isa lang ang speed, speed setting nito
Barometer.
Marikina Shoelanders getting the possession back.
A little bit sloppy basketball we're seeing so far, no?
And after
Oh.
Ilang possessions yon, hindi gumagalaw yung score natin.
Again.
56-55.
Here comes another turnover
Oo nga.
for ONE4BF and,
And finally,
immediately,
yes.
ito si Robin naman. Ibinilik ulit ang lamang dito sa Marikina.
Robin with that smooth one-hander. Mahirap yun, no? Kasi he was at top speed. Biglang
Oo.
soft pull up, no?
In
Isang kamay pa.
transition. Oh,
Yes.
tapos biglang ano.
Irving Palencia almost losing the ball. Being hounded by Bares. Good defense there by Bares. And Palencia nakalusot.
Oy.
Na ibigay kay Mara. Fake. Will he be out? Yes,
3-second
1-4-BF
violation.
will be called against Chris Flores actually.
Kasi they thought that Mara is going to take that shot, no? Yung short jumper na yan, no? Pero Mara decided to take it closer.
No,
Pero
fake pa eh, no?
Oo, may extra seconds na ron na itinawag sa referee.
Oh,
ng
good
referee.
give and go play
Oo.
between Arenal and Bares. That was textbook, partner. Bares brought it down to the quarter court, gave it to his teammates a corner, then hard cut to the hole. May kasama pang foul pa pala yun.
I wonder how many lead changes we're having dito sa laban na ito, no? Kaya,
And Bares completes the three-point play. Apat na ang lamang ng Marikina Shoelanders with 2 minutes and 25 remaining here sa third quarter natin. Bares still hounding Irving Palencia, but Palencia was able to take it across midcourt and to the front court ng kanyang team. He will use the Flores screen, but losing it on the crossover. Pero Flores picks it up and puts it in. And while that ball was hanging dun sa ring, partner, medyo may activity sa baba. Let's see kung may escalate pa to. Pero so far, hindi naman. Mukhang mababait naman itong mga gentlemen natin na naglalaro dito sa Cocogen Insurance Ballout Sports. Midcourt inbound para sa Marikina Shoelanders. And here we go. Oh, offensive rebound there, and Arenal puts it back in. At ito na nga, yung mga unwarranted na contact away from the ball, partner. And let's wait for the referee's call there. That foul was against Tolentino.
lead changes. Kung ilang beses sila nagkakalitan.
Oh, a steal there by the Shoelanders. Tolentino, he will be fouled, and that basket will count. Good patience displayed there, and great teamwork by Bares and Tolentino. They stole the ball. Bares did that and found his teammate. Ito naman si Tolentino, pinakasabit muna yung defender.
Alam mo yung mga short spurt na yan eh. Napaka-crucial yan dito sa magkabilang kupunan, no? It could either change the pace nung kanilang tinatakbo eh, di ba? Kasi with the way things are going, wala naman lumalamang sa kanila ng more than 7 points sa laban na ito.
And speaking of 7 points, yun na ulit ang lamang ng Marikina Shoelanders versus ONE4BF. Cal Tolentino completing that 3-point play earlier. Grandpa should be proud. Meanwhile, ito ng si Irving Palencia finds Chris Flores. The elbow three is good.
Kanina si Joshua, this time si Chris, at meron namang isang proud doon na nanonood sa atin, no? Ang ating volleyball star na si Cici Rondina.
Oh, nga pala, si Chris Flores yung nakashoot, no? Babawin ba ni Kyle? That was a forced three, somewhat, no?
Oo.
And here's Chris finding Mara. Mara,
Oh,
the fake!
wow.
Oh,
Sayang,
that point-blank shot was too strong and bounced out. Sayang yun para kay Mike Mara. Meanwhile, Chavez, Arenal, slowing it down para sa Marikina.
Mukhang kailangan natin ng sunglasses dito sa laban natin, partner.
Medyo star-studded, eh, no?
Oo, hindi. Tsaka yung araw, nakatutok dito eh.
Literal pala.
Oo, eh.
Sabi mo. Partner, sorry, akala ko you were referring dun sa mga sports stars
Oo.
na nandito sa building ngayon. Ayun pala, yung araw talaga nakatutok sa'yo. Mamaya hiramin mo yung mask ni Chavez, partner.
O yung shades ni Randy Santiago.
Meanwhile, the score is 65-61, 35.8 ang natitira sa ating third quarter. Chris Flores at the line now. Ooh, short on that first try.
Again, partner, ito, lalamang ng 7, lalapit ulit, di ba? Kukunin ng kabila, di ba? Yung kalamangan.
And the possession stays with the white shirts of ONE4BF. I guess when we were talking about the Sun, medyo na-miss natin yung call na yun. Meanwhile, Irvin Palencia doing a good job so far directing traffic para sa ONE4BF. Oh, finds Abel. Wala na siyang mapupuntahan doon pero naipasa pa niya, no? At nakarating pa kay Abel, but Abel missing the shot and the Shoelanders are running.
It was a touchdown move, no?
Right.
Para
Jonicio completing that fast break para sa Shoelanders. Meanwhile, Mara puts on the brakes and takes it out to the corner. He will now force his way in and gets the bucket.
Oh.
And Mara giving Jonicio that big shoulder of his, causing Jonicio to just drop.
Extra motion given
That's right.
by
Michael Mara. I guess
Michael Mara.
he was too pumped after making that power move inside, no?
Actually, it's more of a retaliation from him na kasi he was claiming si Junicio kasi hit him dito sa kanyang
Drive, no?
doon sa kanyang knee area. Mukhang may iniinda siya ron sa knee.
And
Looks like it's a flagrant na itinawag dito sa kanya.
unsportsmanlike foul done for Mara, and Junicio sinks the first free throw. Doesn't help the cause of ONE4BF in any bit. Missing the second, however, was Junicio. The score is 68-64, 6.4 na lang dito sa ating third quarter. Let's see if Marikina Shoelanders can bring the lead back up to 6 or even 7 with a 3.
And a chance to,
Chavez, Robin, the jumper by Robin, offline. And with that, the buzzer sounds with Basti Locsin holding on to his face. Pero wala nang pito or kahit ano pa doon after the buzzer sounded. 68-64 po ang ating score. Marikina Shoelanders up by 4. Magbabalik tayo sa Cocogen Insurance Ballout Sports Founders Cup Season 2 after this.
Cocogen Insurance and Ballout Sports would like to thank the following. Cocogen Insurance, ONE4BF, MDC, Carlos PH Sportswear, Chachago, L&J Spa to Go Home, Detail Avenue, Snazzy Hair, Motolite, and
And before we start the fourth quarter of play, magpasalamat at batiin muna natin, partner, ang ating mga mahal na sponsors, no? Number 1 na dito, Cocogen Insurance, of course, Coco Life, ONE4BF, Carlos PH Sportswear, MDC Sports. We have Chachago, Motolite, L&J Spa, Details Avenue, Snazzy Hair, and of course, Pepetons. Maraming salamat po mga ma'ams and sirs sa inyong pagsuporta dito sa Ballout Sports. And the fourth quarter, Ray, starting off on fire. Well, not on fire offensively, pero grabe yung activity on
Yeah.
both ends of the floor ng dalawang teams.
Ayun na nga ang problema rito, 1-4-BF. It seems that parang somehow medyo nai-irritate sila rito sa kupunan ng Marikina Shoelanders. We saw that with Mara giving up an unsportsmanlike foul earlier on against Junicio.
And
While on the other hand, yung 1-4-BF, ganun pa rin, problema pa rin nila so far. Yung turnovers, no? Ang napakadaming turnovers na nakuha nila sa laban na ito, no?
meanwhile, partner, we turn you over to our matipunong courtside reporter na si Nico Wahe. Take it away, Nico.
Eman Ray for Coach Brody Brodette of 1-4-BF. Nakukulangan daw siya sa effort ng kanilang mga bata. Ngayon, they had 22 turnovers. Napakalaki raw na bagay nito kung kailan importanteng laban at kung kailan gusto nila na makapanalo ng dalawang sunod, hindi nila nagagawa yung mga dapat nilang gawin. Kulang na kulang din daw sila sa second chance points. Hindi nag-hassle ang kanilang mga player. At ngayon, fourth quarter, gusto nila ay masolusyonan itong problema nito. Eman, Ray.
Thank you very much, Nico. At yun nga, si Coach Brody asking for more from his wards ng 1-4-BF, no, Ray?
Yeah, sinabi nga rin ni Nico kanina, no, yung turnovers. In the last game, kung saan natalo ang Marikina, they had 32 turnovers. Etong 1-4-BF, nasa 9-minute mark pa lang tayo. Pag magsisimula pa lang ng fourth quarter, nakaka-22 turnovers na sila.
That is huge, partner.
So that is really a telling blow para dito sa kanilang koponan.
Joshua Flores escapes for that layup, keeping his team alive here. They are down by 5, 72-67. Pero yun nga, Coach Brody talking about the efforts of his wards. Pangalawang offensive rebound na yun ng Marikina Shoelanders. So that means somebody's not boxing out properly, Ray.
Etong si Coach Brodette, no, I don't know if he's related with the actor and the former Crispa player, Dave Brodette. No? Si Dave Brodette na isang veteranong aktor at isang dating manlalaro rin ng Crispa Redmanizers. No? I don't know if he's related. No? Maybe we can ask Nico about that.
Mukhang kailangan na namin i-google yun, partner, no? Dahil kahit hindi ko sinasabing bata pa ako, pero that was before my time. Meanwhile, Marikina Shoelanders up by 7 once again, 74-67. Cocogen back in the game para sa 1-4-BF. Hands it to Baityong. Baityong, the lefty, baby hook. That was smooth for the big guy.
Of course.
So Baityong cuts the lead back down to 5, 69-74.
And then just got confirmation dito. Kaya sa ating courtside reporter na si Nico. And tama nga. Etong si Coach Brodette is anak ng veteranong aktor at dating Crispa player na si Dave Brodette.
Grabe, Ray Hoble. Kaya ka tinawag na professor eh. Pati ba history tinuturo mo sa university?
Hindi naman.
Pero grabe yun, ha?
Nagkataon lang kasi na yung Brodette kasi rings a bell to somebody na who's been following the movie and television industry for a long time. But at the same time, yun nga eh.
At least 4 decades, no?
Oh, very fabled kasi yung kupunan ng Crispa eh. Di ba?
Right, of course.
Alam natin yan.
Oo, pero yung knowledge ko sa Crispa, nag-stop na kila atoy ko eh.
Si Dave Brodette kasi, Crispa rin siya,
Yes.
pero nagsimula sila sa Mikaa.
Mikaa pa.
Yes. So,
Okay. Meanwhile, there's a big battle going on inside between Arenal and Baityong. That time, Baityong got the benefit of the call. Oh, somebody got floored by Alvin Baityong. Oh, that was Bares. Pero maganda yung screen niya at mas maganda yung tres na ipinasok nitong si Alvin Baityong.
kanina ilalim this time around. Knocking down a 3-point shot. Alvin Baityong showing his arsenal dito. Different arsenal sa laban.
Baityong coming alive here para sa 1-4-BF, and that time Joshua Flores called for the hold even before Opiso received that pass, no?
Itong Marikina just couldn't put away itong 1-4-BF, no? This team refuses to quit.
At this time, itong si Alvin Baitiong giving great minutes para dito sa kanyang team. I think he just scored five of their last five.
Oo.
At ito na, Marikina Shoelanders, Tolentino, Casajeros, the three that was partially blocked, I guess, by Corteza. Pero again, offensive rebounds, a problem para sa white shirts of 1-4-BF.
Activity ng Marikina no? Is taking effect in this game.
Marikina Shoelanders, their activity off the boards is beyond their beyond effort. Grabe yung ginagawa nila. And considering malalaki rin naman tong kalaban nila sa 1-4-BF. Meanwhile, Joshua Flores, the floater, wala, gets it back and puts it back in.
And again, coming in closer itong koponan ng 1-4-BF. Within striking distance na naman sila, no? They're only behind by 2, 76-74, with 5 minutes and 50 remaining in regulation.
It has been a game of spurts, partner. Oh, Alvin Baitiong giving no breathing room to Opiso that time. And finally, we have a breather from that fast and furious action. Magbabalik po ang Cocogen Insurance Ballout Sports Founders Cup Season 2.
Snazzy Hair, Motor.
Cocogen Insurance and Ballout Sports would like to thank the following. Cocogen Insurance, ONE4BF, MDC, Carlos PH Sportswear, Chachago, L&J Spa to go home, Detail Avenue, Snazzy Hair, Motolite, and Pepetons.
Before we return to the action, eto na, a century of Philippine basketball knowledge.
Combined.
The legend makers,
Coach Jolipa and Coach Ato Tolentino.
That's right.
Ito, kaya kung may na Tolentino kang nakikita dito, third generation Tolentino na yan, no?
Great buzzer beater that time by Opiso, beating the shot clock and upping the lead back to 4 nitong Marikina Shoelanders. Joshua Flores trying to take control, but that time called for the offensive foul as he lowered the shoulder sa dibdib nitong si Opiso.
Kanina, partner, no, pinakita nga yung dalawang legends niya, no? Coach Jolipa, Coach Ato Tolentino. Coach Ato Tolentino, the winningest coach ng University of Manila. Coach Jolipa naman, we know him winning a championship for UP and winning several championships as well sa PABL, Philip Sardines, no? Coach Jolipa is also a two-time gold medalist sa Southeast Asian Games, 1987 and 1995.
Ang matindi dito, partner, no, hindi lang sila legends. They're legend makers.
Of course.
A lot of great basketball players have gone under them and had very great careers.
Oo. Pansinin mo naman dito kay Coach Jolipa, Jojo Lastimosa, Jericho Diniera, Alvin Patrimonio, Alan Kaidik, Ronnie Magsano, kaya mga yan. All of them nasa 40 greatest players list. Samantalang dito sa University of Manila, dito under Coach Ato Tolentino, sina B-Boy Cinnamon, sina Mark Sakilayan, yan ang mga naglalaro sa kanya doon para sa kanyang koponan.
That is such a valuable piece of basketball knowledge, partner. At ito naman si Joshua Flores. Sinasabi niya kay Grandpa Tolentino na dapat bantayan ako ng apo mo, sir.
And just like that, tabla na naman tayo dito.
Yes.
79 all. Under 4 minutes remaining dito sa laban na ito.
ONE4BF giving it their all. Oh, good defensive stance there by Joshua Flores. Pero another offensive rebound. And Alvin Baitiong finally controls
enough
it.
is enough, sabi ni Alvin.
Yes. Irvin Palencia.
Oh,
Oh, that was a reverse spin no, by Irvin Palencia.
oh, para na si Randy Santiago, paikot-ikot.
Pero grabe yung reverse spin na yun. At mas grabe,
Hey!
etong si Joshua Flores shooting lights out for ONE4BF.
Kulang na lang, iniipan niya yung kamay niya dahil sa init. No? Nakakadalawang sunod na ito si Joshua Flores.
And they are now up 82-79. Oh, that was a sorry miss by Robin. The ball was practically inside the hoop, then bounced out the last split second.
What a time for Joshua Flores to catch fire
Yes.
dito sa laban natin. And immediately naman, na-rest ng kupunan ng ONE4BF yung kanilang kalamangan. Tatlong puntos na.
Yes, and 3 minutes, 8 seconds na lang natitira sa atin. Irvin Palencia, so far for ONE4BF, si Irvin Palencia ang nakaka-break ng press, ng trap nitong Marikina Shoelanders. No?
Dapat kanina pa nga nila ginagawa yun eh. No?
Right.
But, unfortunately, medyo nagra-rattle sila doon sa depensang ipinapakita ng Marikina.
That's a 3 from the elbow by Robin. Too strong, and the white shirts are running. Here's Chris Flores powering his way through Cal Tolentino. And Tolentino matatawagan ng foul.
Joshua Flores kanina pagdating sa mga snapshots,
Yes.
diba? Yung mga perimeter jumpers, sa kanya mo ibibigay yan. Pero pagdating naman sa pag-atake, dito ka sa other Flores, si Chris Flores.
Dual barrel Flores on the floor para sa ONE4BF. Now Chris Flores, he missed several free throws earlier. This time during crunch time, he knocks down the first.
Kaya naman proud na nanonood sa kanya ito, si CC Rondina. Ito, magaling din umatake to.
Ay, sobra.
Umatake naman sa volleyball, siyempre.
Pero baka hindi kaya ni Chris Flores saluhin yung mga palo nitong si Rondina. Kaya nga, partner, pag nagko-cover ng volleyball, not necessarily itong sila si Rondina, no? Pero umiilag ako at baka mapagkamalang volleyball yung ano ko eh.
Medyo curious lang ako malaman kung meron ba silang cross-training na ginagawa.
Oh,
Look at the activity
Right.
of Marikina getting that second chance opportunities. Actually, third opportunity na nga yun. No?
and it has been an issue para dito sa ONE4BF to box out and to control the rebound battle versus dito sa Marikina Shoelanders. Marikina Shoelanders, sabi nga ng ating kaibigan na si Mr. Palanya, lording it over the boards versus their opponents, ONE4BF. And Bares, itong isang hyper-active player ng Marikina Shoelanders at the line now. And he cuts the lead down to 4.
Bares has been inserted and has been providing the energy para rito sa kanyang kupunan. So magbabalik po kami dito sa Ballout Sports Season 2 at may timeout na itatawag dito sa ONE4BF.
Cocogen Insurance and Ballout Sports would like to thank the following. Cocogen Insurance, ONE4BF, MDC, Carlos PH Sportswear, Chachago, L&J Spa to Go Home, Detail Avenue, Snazzy Hair, Motolite, and Pepperco.
Ball out, whoops, challenge. Ball out, whoops.
Nagbabalik po tayo sa aksyon dito sa Marikina Sports Complex. Eman Cabilas, kasama pa rin si Ray Hoble covering the first game of our triple header dito sa Cocogen Insurance Ballout Sports Founders Cup Season 2. Lamang ang ONE4BF 83-80 laban sa Marikina Shoelanders.
First order in the business during that timeout for ONE4BF. i-break yung press.
That's right.
Yung kagad ang ginawa.
And they did that successfully. And now isolated is Joshua Flores handing it off to Corteza. Oh,
sayang
Corteza.
yun. Oh.
That one-hander that he usually makes bounces out. And the last 2 minutes has been called by our venue announcer, Anjo Peray. Oh, what a move by Chavez! Spin cycle. Natanggal yung pawis sa uniforme ng kalaban niya. The white shirts are running. Cocogen will settle for the three. Wala! Oh, Corteza skying high for that rebound. And he will be fouled on the follow-up attempt. Isa na lang ang lamang ng 1-4-BF.
Ito si Felipe Chavez with the guts move to the basket kanina para ilapit ang isang punto sa kanyang kupunan. But equally, gutsy was yung decision ni Joshua Cocogen to take that three-point shot knowing that Miguel Corteza was there for a possible putback and si Corteza naman nakabingwit ng foul do sa play na yan.
Yeah, Corteza sinks his first free throw. Actually, partner, si Cocogen was called out by his coach and Coach Brody said that i-drive mo. Because it was the open court basically, you know. But Cocogen settled for the three. Almost went in though.
Actually, yung kay Cocogen, wise decision yun. May nag-aantay na malaki sa kanya ro sa ilalim eh.
That's right. Meanwhile, Chavez tries another drive, gets it back, and puts it in.
Chavez is not a picture of a guy na merong iniinda, no? Nakita natin yung performance niya rito so far. That's beyond numbers yung ipinapakita ni Chavez dito.
Chavez, broken nose and all, gives the last 4 points of Marikina Shoelanders. Meanwhile, Palencia kicks it out. And that was
a bailout foul.
Right, pero good for Chris Flores that he was fouled as the shot clock was down to 2.
Look at Chavez, no, yung defensive stance na ginawa niya against Irvin Palencia kanina. Irvin Palencia trying to post him up, pero si Chavez hindi natinag doon, no?
Chavez, holding his ground versus Irvin Palencia, and Palencia didn't have anywhere to go there. Lucky, very lucky for 1-4-BF that he was able to pass it to Flores, and Flores was fouled. Chris, he's making his points dito sa free throw area. Partner, no? Kanina pa yan.
Si Chris Flores now in the pressure cooker.
Right, but he sinks the first. Upping the lead to 2. Second shot. Oh, that bounces out. 57 seconds lang ang natitira sa ating laro.
Chance to tie the lead or grab it.
And Irving Palencia, naiwanan doon ni Chavez.
May foul to give pa naman sila dito, no?
Right. So, the next foul of 1-4-BF will send the blue shirts of Marikina Shoelanders to the line. 86-84, just a 2-point lead here. At kanina pa nga pinoproblema nitong 1-4-BF, yung offensive rebounds ng Marikina Shoelanders. They really have to box out properly to complete their defensive stance. Meanwhile, Irvin Palencia doing what he does best, nakasundot. But the blue shirts gets it back. Here's Chavez once again. Oh, the hesitation, delayed runner. Chavez.
Chavez is the biggest name so far para dito sa Marikina.
And with that beautiful move by Chavez, the score is once again tied, partner, 86 all. May tumawag po ng timeout. Magbabalik ang Cocogen Insurance Ballout Sports Founders Cup Season 2.
Cocogen Insurance and Ballout Sports would like to thank the following. Cocogen Insurance, 1-4-BF, MDC, Carlos PH Sportswear, Chachago, L&J Spa to Go Home, Detail Avenue, Snazzy Hair, Motolite, and Pepetons.
Ballout, Hoops, Challenge. Ballout, Hoops.
41.7 seconds remaining in the game. The ball, the possession, dito sa ONE4BF. What can we expect, partner?
Well, they will go for the best available shot dito, no? Pero speaking about possession, yung last 3 possessions natin na belongs to the masked man. Ito, si Felipe Chavez, no? 3 sunod na basket ang binigay niya para sa kanyang kupunan.
Yun yung tatanungin mo, who is that masked man? Meanwhile, Kahukom missing that jumper. 28 seconds.
And
a
guess
chance.
who? Kung sino may hawak ng bola? None other than the masked man himself, si Chavez.
And Marikina Shoelanders will take this shot.
And the crowd is going wild here.
At the last possible second, no? Yes.
Oh, the move of Chavez.
And there he is, missing that shot, however. And he gets the offensive rebound.
Si Chavez na naman.
That's right. Now, Piso, 6 seconds to go in the game. Chavez, nasundutan ni Valencia. And we will see kung kaninong possession itatawag. Oh, the ball goes back to ONE4BF as the refs say that
Tumama
it hit
kay
the
Chavez.
leg. Yeah, there you go. Referee Boyong saying that it hit the leg of Chavez. Good defensive play there by Valencia, tapping the ball from behind. 3.5 seconds na lang.
Looks like we're going to hang on to the air, no?
That's
Ito,
right.
titignan natin yung gagawin dito ng ONE4BF. Mukhang nag-give way dito si Coach Brodet. Ang nag-map up na ng instruction dito yung one of the assistant coaches niya.
That's
na
right.
who happens to be an understudy dito sa kupunan ng NLEX Road Warriors, no? I was surprised na nandito siya ngayon sa ONE4BF, no? And mukhang merong ginagawang special play, no? I don't know if it's taken from the textbook of Coach Yeng Giao or taken from dito sa bagong sistema na ginagawa ni Coach Frankie Lim, no? Pero nakita ko siya nga dyan, no? Parang understudy siya doon sa NLEX Road Warriors. Let's see how it pans out dito sa last play na ONE4BF. Nasa kanilang possession with 3.5 seconds to go.
That's right, partner. 3.5 na lang natitira. 86 all. To give them a quick recap, lamang in the last 2 minutes, lamang ng at least 4 points ang ONE4BF. Pero the masked man, Chavez,
bringing his complexion.
Bringing his team back in it. Siya yung umiscore ng last 6 points ng Marikina Shoelanders, tying the score to 86 all. And now Irvin Palencia of ONE4BF will inbound from the sideline.
Again, partner, the most dangerous man is the man taking the inbound
That's
pass.
right. 3.5 seconds.
Irvin Palencia with the inbound.
Here we go. He finds Corteza. Corteza will put it up.
And a miss.
Does not go in. And partner, nabindagan tayo. Our first overtime dito sa Ballout Sports Founders Cup Season 2.
Kamuntik na yun, no? Na a winning basket.
Right.
Could have been a winning basket for Corteza but missed a potential game-winning short stab. And a nice defensive effort put up by Marikina in that play.
So we will go to overtime. Magbabalik po ang Cocogen Insurance Ballout Sports Founders Cup Season 2.
Cocogen Insurance and Ballout Sports would like to thank the following. Cocogen Insurance, ONE4BF, MDC, Carlos PH Sportswear, Chachago, L&J Spa to Go Home, Detail Avenue, Snazzy Hair, Motolite, and Pepetons.
And what a game it has been, partner. Kulang ang 40 minutes sa laro na to. We go into overtime. Eman Cabilas, kasama pa rin si Ray Hoble dito sa Marikina Sports Center. This is Cocogen Insurance Ballout Sports Founders Cup. You can watch us live through Facebook and YouTube. Meanwhile, breaking that tie immediately, itong si Cal Tolentino, he's been missing for several minutes now as si Chavez ang nag-take control para sa Marikina Shoelanders, pero he's back.
In just 12 seconds, Eman, si Cal Tolentino, binrake kagad yung deadlock na yon at may pagkakataon pa silang ma-increase yung lamang. Yes, it is! Si Chavez, nagmumuestra doon ng kain, ng engka.
Oh, yes.
At kaya naman tinawagan siya ng technical foul for taunting. No?
That's right. Pero before that play and before that call, partner, credit Kyle Tolentino for that steal na nag-result ng fast break play nitong si Chavez on the other end.
Oh, you cannot do that, no? So taunting ang tinawag dito kaya Chavez. After making that play, completing the fast break layup at bigyan ng 5 puntos sa kalamangan ng Marikina, medyo naging overexcited siya.
Yes.
At kaya naman minwestrahan niya ng ng parang pinakain Di ba ganun
Yes.
Parang
yun yung version ng Pinoy ng cooking ni James Harden tayo kain.
Kain.
Pero meanwhile, partner, understandable naman dahil itong si Chavez, the masked man,
he's been
siya
the man
yung
of the hour
That's
so
right.
far.
Siya yung nagdala ng Marikina Shoelanders cutting the lead and eventually tying this game na nag-overtime na nga tayo. Aside from Chavez, si Cal Tolentino pa lang nakaka-score para sa Marikina Shoelanders in the last at least 1.5 minute of this game. Chris Flores, that was a good line pero medyo malakas lang ng konti, no?
Ang next question ba rito partner ito ba si Chavez with the scintillating performance na pinapakita niya so far is magpapa-opera pa ba siya?
He is unstoppable.
Oo.
Broken nose and all, Chavez doing it all para sa Marikina. Meanwhile, Palencia trying to get one back. But great defense again by
Chavez,
that masked man.
Oh, taking control dito sa laban nito, no? Directing traffic and pagka kailangan ng puntos, siya naman talaga yung nagpe-preside dito. Silang dalawa ni Cal Tolentino, who by the way, knocked down another 3-point shot.
Wow!
And trying to put the game to bed.
Cal Tolentino from the other elbow, knocking down that 3. Magbabalik ang Cocogen Insurance Ballout Sports Founders Cup Season 2.
Cocogen Insurance and Ballout Sports would like to thank the following. Cocogen Insurance, ONE4BF, MDC, Carlos PH Sportswear, Chachago, L&J Spa to Go Home, Detail Avenue, Snazzy Hair, Motolite, and Pepetons.
Hoops Challenge. Ballout. Hoops.
And we are back here. This is overtime. ONE4BF versus Marikina Shoelanders. The score is 96-86. This is actually the biggest lead of any club, of any team dito sa laro na to, Ray, no?
Oh, and it couldn't happen at the perfect time,
Right,
no?
for
In
Marikina
overtime.
Shoelanders.
Oh.
Yes. Pero good play that time. Off the timeout ng ONE4BF as Corteza found himself open for that under goal stag.
Oh, it's never too late, no? 3 minutes and 14 pa tayo rito sa laban na ito.
Chavez now, iba na yung bumabantay sa kanya ngayon as Habel checks back in para sa ONE4BF. And Kyle Tolentino missing that 3. He hit 2 in overtime now. And
Back-to-back
ONE4BF,
baskets for them.
yes.
Oh.
Flores cuts the lead down to 6. It's now a 2-possession game with 2 minutes and 48 remaining in overtime. This matchup has been gold. Cal Tolentino versus Joshua Flores. Parehong leading scorers dito sa laro na to. Itong si Tolentino at si Flores nagbabantayan.
Oh, ito naman si...
Pero Opiso, don't forget about me.
Oh,
Sabi niya,
nakialam
that's right.
sa opensa. Pero magandang resulta ang ibinigay ni Jason Opiso.
Now Habel, he's been missing dito sa laro na to. As we've said earlier, Habel is is the three-point specialist ng ONE4BF. Pero so far, parang wala pa siyang naipapasok dito sa game.
Still not over yet.
Yes.
Down by only 9 with 2 minutes and 11, pending the outcome of the 2 free throws here by Miguel Corteza. So a lot of things can happen in the last 2 and 11.
Mix Corteza still trying to get his rhythm in this game, Reyno. So far, yung expected sa kanya, hindi pa niya na-deliver. But in the end game, before the end of regulation, yeah, the ball has been coming to him and he's getting the touches.
It is because ito si Joshua Flores kasi
Right.
ang magandang ipinapakita kanina no?
That's right. Mix Corteza actually had a chance to end the game in regulation. Siya yung huling pumukol para sa ONE4BF pero hindi lang pumasok.
It was a well-executed play, hindi nga lang na-convert, no?
And now, Marikina Shoelanders trying to protect a 7-point lead. 99-92 ang ating score. Pangalawang last 2 minutes na ang ina-announce dito ng ating matipunong venue announcer and Anjo Peray.
Kyle Tolentino beating his man to the dribble.
Yes. And Kyle Tolentino has 8 points in overtime, not two 3-point shots in that beautiful layup. ONE4BF Corteza, the jumper, knocks it down.
A medium range shot by Miguel Corteza from the elbow. And showing the team within 6 again.
Chris Flores has his hands full against Opiso, pero kahit paano successful, no? As Opiso, aside from that last 3 he made, medyo natahimik itong si Opiso because of the defense of Chris Flores. And good
Opiso.
defense. I was just saying that.
The ball.
Right. Chris Flores staying in front of his man as Corteza sails in for the 2.
4 lang ito, no?
Right.
Is it 4 or 5?
That's a 5-point lead now. 101-96 ang ating official score. 1 minute 9 remaining sa overtime. Marikina Shoelanders, I think.
Binalik dito si Chavez,
Right.
no?
Yeah, he was given a breather by coach, pero sabi nila,
Susugal na sila rito kay
because
Chavez.
he has the hot hand. Brought his team back sa regulation and caused this overtime to happen. And here he is right now. Fires up a 3 and connects! Ipe Chavez is out of this world!
Alam mo, mga magigiting na tumatanggap ng hit sa ilong na kilalang-kilala ko. Ibang Chavez. Si Julio Cesar Chavez at saka is boxer naman yun, di ba?
Cross-sport na tayo doon, partner. Meanwhile, 33 seconds remaining. And that could be the dagger. Yung huling tres na yon ni Ipe Chavez. 104-96 ang ating score. Opiso, he will fire up the 3. Wala. Pero Chavez for the offensive rebound. Are you kidding me?
Boundless of energy ang pinakita rito ni Chavez, no? Injured nose and and yet he was able to make his presence felt para rito sa kanyang koponan.
Right now, he's the smallest guy on the floor. At
with the biggest heart.
Yung nakakuha ng offensive rebound, his nose may be broken, but his heart is so full, partner. And with the final buzzer sounding, Marikina Shoelanders gets this beautiful victory over ONE4BF 104-96. At hindi na siguro kailangan tanongin pa, partner, kung sino ang ating magiging best player of the game.
Partner, Jason Opiso had his moments. Kyle Tolentino was able to take matters into his own hands when it needed the most. Pero the guy who showed the biggest heart at para ibalik ang kanyang koponan para kunin ang panalo na ito ay walang iba kung hindi si Felipe Chavez.
And that is right.
Atin namang best player of the game. So Felipe Chavez, ibibigay namin sa iyo ang best player of the game.
Felipe Chavez scored 17 points. He had 3 rebounds and 3 assists, no? And right now, he is with our courtside reporter na si Nico Joven Wahe.
Even with a broken nose, this man right beside me able to pull off the win for his team, Marikina Shoelanders, Felipe Chavez with 17 points. Felipe, sabi mo kanina, nahihirapan kang gumalaw, nahihirapan ka makakita because of your mask, pero nung overtime, ikaw nag-take over sa team mo. Anong nangyari? Ba't naging ganun ang performance mo?
Ano po kasi, nag-practice po talaga kami ng maigi. Talagang sinanay ko pa rin kahit paano yung mascot. Yung last game namin talagang natalo kami kaya kailangan bounce back para tuloy-tuloy na ulit yung panalo namin.
It's a second overtime game para sa inyo. Last time Kalos PH ang kalaban nyo, natalo kayo, wala kayo ng mga panahon. Tingin mo ba kung nandun ka man, baka nanalo pa rin kayo against dun sa Kalos PH?
Depende pa rin po yun sa sitwasyon, sa sitwasyon namin kasi hindi namin na-practice yung trap nung kalaban. Nabigla lang kami sa trap nila kaya pinatalo yung last game namin.
Kanina lumalamang na yung ONE4BF nawalan ba kayo ng pag-asa or nawalan ba kayo ng kumpiyansa na mahahabol nyo? But still, eto kayo ang nanalo ngayon.
Siguro sa teamwork namin, kailangan namin magtulong-tulong para makahabol ulit kami dun sa kalaban namin.
Okay, you are back to the winning track. Baka may gusto kang batiin at anyayahan ng mga fans itong Marikina Shoelanders na manood sa inyo.
Binabati ko nga po pala yung boss ko sa LNJ, si Boss Lee, tsaka si Madam Joby, tapos yung LNJ family, tsaka yung family ko sa Teresa, yung asawa ko, tsaka yung mga tropa ko sa Teresa. Yun lang.
And once again, best player of the game, Felipe Chavez. Back to the panel.
Maraming salamat, Nico Wahe. And there you go, Felipe Chavez, the warrior, broken nose and all, bringing his team back into this one and eventually getting the victory para sa Marikina Shoelanders.
Itong alam mo kanina, si Cal Tolentino, provided the inspiration, but when it comes to devastation sa huling-huling stretch ng laban, it was Felipe Chavez who made it happen para sa kanyang kupunan.
Meanwhile, we will move on to our second game. It's the Philippine Navy Sea Lions going up against game changer Novaliches Warriors. Wag po kayong aalis. Cocogen Insurance, Ballout Sports, Founders Cup Season 2 will return in a while.
Cocogen Insurance and Ballout Sports would like to thank the following. Cocogen Insurance, ONE4BF, MDC, Carlos PH Sportswear, Chachago, L&J Spa to Go Home, Detail Avenue, Snazzy Hair, Motolite, and Pepetons.